Hey everyone, Mike here. So I'm finally getting back into the groove of making videos, making content again. I'm really trying to pace these things out on a daily basis. I want to have nice updates, community feedback in the Discord and in the Git repo, of course, answering all of the issues, requests, getting bugs fixed and such. I just finished moving. My baby's on the way and we're just figuring all of that stuff out. But now I've kind of found a nice groove. A lot of things have changed, but yeah, I'm getting back into the daily motions of things. So yeah, this is a nice little bug fix, but also some features that a lot of you have been requesting. So first things first, now when you add in context files, you're able to see directories and add directories in. Now, one thing to keep in mind, I still haven't added the notification of letting you know basically, hey, this is too many context files. You can't add so much. So be careful there. I will add a lot of more precautions and kind of warnings saying, hey, we can't even send this message because this is just too big for the current model you have selected. But until then, just realize that probably shouldn't put too many files into the context files. Definitely don't try to upload your whole vault unless you have a really small vault. But yeah, I mean, if you really want to try, this is just a side note, if you really want to try using a lot of context and you're trying to, I don't know, go through a book maybe, then you can do so with a high context window model, such as one of the Gemini models. If you're using OpenRouter specifically, I would recommend the Flash model. That's the cheapest and best bang for your buck. But if money isn't too much of an issue for you and you want something more intelligent, then definitely go for the Gemini Pro. If possible, use the experimental versions of them, though I do find that they are down a lot of the time. So you just will get an empty response, which, by the way, is another thing I need to add in as kind of like a warning pop-up saying, hey, this model's down. That's a lot of like back-end checking stuff. So yeah, I'll definitely add that in when it comes to like precautions in the next update. But anyway, yeah, if you're reading a lot of files, images, and such, make sure you're using one of the models with a high context window. Anyway, apart from that, let's see, what else am I missing? Yeah, when it comes to the action items, your chat history, you can see I have just organized it a little bit. It's now organized by creation date. So you can see, this one's created in 9/4, 8/29, 8/29, 8/26, 7/25. This is like a test vault. But yeah, this is how it's currently organized. Anyway, updating the token count. Yeah, a lot of small bug fixes. So you can see when you create a new, new chat, it automatically shows you your token count and your estimated cost. So let's change to a model that has a cost allocated to it. So like GPT-4o, and you can see, hey, how are you doing? You can see that this message is potentially going to cost anywhere from fractions of a fraction of a cent, right? Or fractions of a cent, I guess, up to, depending on how much the model responds to me with, up to 6 cents. So if the model is very wordy with me, it's going to provide me a very huge response, then of course it's going to be on the higher end of things. But anyway, you get the point. You can see the amount of tokens that I'm adding in here. You get the point. Anyway, that's a nice thing. You also see the title right away. Apart from that, let's see. Yeah, these are mostly just dev notes. Few like calculation changes. All of these, of course, are going to be available in the links in this video, on the Discord, on the Patreon, in your email. I just kind of, push all that out at once. I have an automation for that. Apart from that, let's see, have we missed anything? File search enhancements, we just went over that. Chat view improvements, that's done. User interaction, that's correct. And styling. Yeah, I mean, the only styling we really went through is this, where you can, see directories, files, and images. Let's do JPG. There we go. Images right here. You can see a little image icon. It's just small things, but they make a nice difference. Anyway, apart from that, that's about it for today's update. I'm really looking forward to working on tomorrow's update. See what we can do. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I will see you tomorrow.